he takes his stand. From the ashes he will rise, with the fire in his eyes, burning bright. He's the master of the game, fierce and tight. His fingers dance upon the keys. No one can match his gaming expertise. Every challenge he conquers with grace, leaving his rivals in a digital haze. The Inferno Kazama, ruler of the game, rising higher, etching his name, streaming fire, never slowing down. Gonna tear his opponents down. I'm like a fire that never extinguishes, burning bright, rising above all the blemishes. No boundaries, no limits. I go the distance in the game of life. I'm the one persistent, unleashing the power no one can defy. I'm the king of the game, soaring through the sky, leaving my mark, setting the world aflame. Inferno Kazama, ruler of the game, rising higher, etching his name, streaming fire, never slowing down. Gonna tear his opponents down. Slowing down, gonna tear his opponents down. Gonna tear his opponents down, down, down.
Okay. 1 second here. There we go. I'm trying some stuff. We're trying to get this set up right. Okay, so this is a live, I guess, dress rehearsal. So this is the PNG thing that I've got going on. But if I want to, dip in my toes a little bit, bam, there we go. And that's how we deal with that. So now I go to camera settings and I need to make sure that this is, I guess it's working like intended. Yeah, it's working as intended. I need to have my edge light on, so hold on a second. Okay, we got that done. So again, I'm trying to get some stuff figured out and some shit. Okay, so the okay. I don't know how this is gonna work, so I guess we gotta I don't know how this is gonna work. We're just looking to see. I mean, theoretically, I should be live on Twitch. Okay, so even though Twitch, so what the fuck? That's weird. So I'm not live on Twitch at all. Even though I was unbanned from the platform, I am not, streaming. That's weird. Okay, let's try it now. Maybe it'll work. I mean, I don't know. It is definitely chugging along, though. That's for certain. Holy hell. It is definitely chugging along. But, I am not live. That's concerning. That is very concerning. Let me see something here. Output, stream. Yeah, like, I should be live. That is very odd. Like, it is not. It's not connecting at all. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure this out. Okay, so we are live. It's about time. For the first time in 3 years, I'm live on Twitch. Okay, so I can already see what's going on with the stream. So let's do this. Oof. And it's chugging along too. 57 already. 60. I might have to figure out some things with the ISO. Let's pop the ISO up a bit. Here we go. So that ought to work. But yeah, the FPS is chugging along, which means more than likely I'm going to have to drop the camera to All right, so more than likely I'm going to have to drop the camera quality. All right, so let's do AutoCam. All right. Properties. All right, so this is what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. We're going to have to drop the camera quality to 1080p and hit OK. That theoretically should make it a little bit better. I mean, technically I could do 60 FPS with this probably, but I don't know. All right, so let's back up. It doesn't seem like it's chugging along now, so that might be great. So, yeah, we're doing this live basically. I really don't know what I'm doing. But yeah. It's taking a second. Up there it goes. It's dropping. All right, well, I guess the only way we could really figure this out is because it is dropping frames. I'm thinking my computer can't handle the amount of stress I'm putting on it. Let's see. Currently I mean, nothing really screams out overloaded. I mean, my CPU is kind of taking a little bit of a hit. So maybe that's what it is? But it shouldn't be my CPU that I'm using for the output. What am I? Okay, so 1080p 60. And I'm doing, okay, so I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4 encodes. Oh, geez, I'm doing 4 encodes on Twitch right now. I'm doing 1080p 60, 720p 60, 480p 30, and 360p 30. Okay. I'm probably going to have to drop, because I think the YouTube output is causing it to be because I guess I am doing it in, I mean, I don't know, it's just weird. I mean, we're doing pretty decent so far. I mean, yeah, we are. What am I? Oh, okay, that makes. Okay, but okay, wait. Why is this Spotify not playing? Hold on. Properties. Okay, this is. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Again, we're live. We're doing this live, trying to get this shit figured out. It's a lot of shit that I'm trying to figure out right now. I mean, the thing is that maybe. Okay, so if I go to Elgato Cam and I go this and I go to properties, right? I don't want to do MV12. We're just going to do MPEG, MJPEG. Maybe that'll help. I mean, technically speaking, should. I don't really know. What is oh yeah, Discord's going absolutely fucking nuts. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Dude, what in the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god. Why is he doing this? Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Dude, what the fuck are y'all doing? Because I'm literally. Dude, that's fucking ridiculous. Come on. Dude, what the fuck are y'all doing? My Discord. Like, why am I getting so many fucking notifications? Like, why am I getting so many notifications for fucking uh, Discord? It's still dropping the frames. I really need to figure out what is going on. Why? Like, maybe it's just not doing what it's supposed to do? I don't know. Okay, well, that Discord window doesn't work. Okay, so, let me make sure this works still. Okay, yeah, that works. That works still. Yeah, that works. And then, bam, do that. But see, here's the thing. I don't know what the hell's going on when it comes to the fact that it's chugging along. Like something's got to be up. This. All right, let me see if I can figure out. Oh, game capture 2. That maybe is. I don't need a game capture 2. We can remove it. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if it. I don't know. It's just trying to figure things out. Because, let's go to. Yeah. So this is oh yeah, I got a stream deck shit by the way. Now. So again, maybe that's what it was doing. Maybe that's why it was chugging along because of that. Let's go to let's see. I think maybe that was it. Yeah, I think maybe that was it. Because now everything's working perfectly. So maybe I can bump the quality of the webcam back up. I do need to get the chat figured out. Why is this not? I could have sworn the chat should be on this screen. I guess I didn't have it on the screen. All right, so hold on. We need to go to multi-chat maybe? Yeah, something's it's not doing what it's supposed to, I don't think. Oh, weird. Hmm. So, currently, what I've done so far. So if I go and we'll do the be right back screen. So this is the be right back screen. Yeah, see, this is the be right back screen. Uh, then I've got the chatting window and the main scene, just chatting, and then split camera. Those are currently the 5 scenes that I've got so far on the thing. Now, the thing is that I should be able to. Let's see. Okay. Theoretically, I should be able to. I mean, technically, the NV12 gives me a better color accuracy because it's better color accuracy. I don't really have all my things set up properly though. Okay, okay. That's okay. Now I can see something that I didn't see before because I'm like doing this, live. So if I go to chatting window, all right. So this is what I was seeing before. I didn't see this number before. So let me see if I can okay, yeah, we're going to have to okay. So no, let's do that. And then hmm again, just I'm trying to figure some stuff out. How do I want this? Could I have it down here? Ugh, this has been a minute. Yes, I am live breaking shit, but this is part of the charm. Okay. Now this is what I'm worried about. So this is the thing that I'm concerned about. What kind of yeah, my bitrate says 3400 and stuff. Huh. I don't like that's so weird. Like I don't know if it's the enhanced broadcasting that's doing that or what. And see, here's the thing, I can do this and bam, there we go. Now I don't have to like so if I'm doing any kind of like testing or whatnot, bam, there we go. Okay, so the it doesn't look like my chat's working. At least not that I can see anyway. So let me I guess I gotta go to okay. That's kind of concerning. That's kind of concerning, to be honest, that the chat's not showing up. That's really concerning that the chat's not showing up. I don't think it's I think it's because I don't even have it on here. That may be what it is. I think that's what I was trying to do before. We're gonna copy this. And the just chatting thing we're gonna paste. All right. Okay, we're gonna take this. There, we can do that. And then now the chat should go right here. Now, I don't really know how I would test this. I guess we do this right here, and I guess we just do... Let's see, is it gonna even work? Oh, yes, it does. Okay. So it works. It definitely works. Definitely works on Twitch, so that's nice. So that's a good feature. Yeah, I need to pause that before anything else pretty much just goes on. So we have that taken care of, at least when it comes to the chat. Okay. We have the live feed of the viewers. So that's always nice. The YouTube, it doesn't really show it though. Okay, so that should show my... Okay, we're going to choose local file, kick. Indicator settings. Okay, maybe there's a way I can just like maybe... Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, so I need to go to the bitrate section of StreamerBot. Okay, bitrate count. If I can figure out where in the hell it is. Excuse me. Okay, where the hell is it at? Bitrate button. Here we go. See, the thing is that it says, if my bitrate falls below this number, my Stream Deck will turn red. Okay. The thing is that my bitrate is fucking flawless right now. I mean, it currently, I mean, see, that's the thing, is that it's currently flawless. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's currently flawless right now as far as that goes. It's like currently flawless. Because I'm looking at I'm looking at it right now, right? Like I'm looking dead at the I'm looking dead at it, and it says 10,000 kilobits per second for the OBS connection. But why is it showing only 3,300, 3,400? See, that's weird. That's the weird thing, is that I don't understand this. Like, see, that's the thing I don't understand, is like, what the hell is going on? So maybe if I do, and then I can just, go back live on YouTube and Kick and be good to go there. It's just, it's weird. That's all I'm getting at. But I'm live on all 3 platforms right now, just testing some stuff out. So far, it looks like everything's working properly. Maybe I can go back to the 4K. So if I go back to 4K, so let's go back to 4K. Okay, let's go back to 4K. Yeah, like I said, let's go back to 4K, right? Let's bring back up Twitch. Okay, so currently it looks a little dark still. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out how to make this image look a little brighter, and I'm trying to figure it out because uh, I need to have this decent. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is the 4K because the moment I start doing it, okay, so it's definitely the 4K image of this. So I can no longer do 4K. I can no longer do 4K. Can't do it. Yeah, I can't do 4K anymore. All right, so if I go to split screen again. Okay. So I can't do 4K anymore. Can't do 4K anymore. All right, so these things are pretty fucking dark, honestly. All considering. So just bump my ISO a little bit more. I mean, technically, I have a light right here that I can use. See, I don't know if it's like I would think like it's pretty decent right there. but then I don't like having the light on all the time, so. Again, we're just trying to get things straight right now. I'm trying to get things set up properly. Okay, so now I need to go to the C920 camera and filters. No, not filters. Properties. And now I need to where is that? Configure video. All right, we're gonna have to turn on backlight compensation to get a little bit better. And then, okay, well, auto exposure's on, so. Okay, so, ooh, that cuts the frame rate though, if I do that. So if I turn low light compensation on, hit apply, okay. Okay, and now we go to split screen now. Let's see how it looks on Twitch. That's decent. Whoa, what the hell is this? Knock. Cannot call in to join. Oh wow, so I could join other streamers on their stream. I guess by knocking. That's wow. Okay, that's a little okay. I mean, I've been gone from Twitch for 3 years. I have no idea what the hell's going on, but oh, that's cool as fuck. Okay, so there's an ad that's going to come up in just a second. I kind of wonder if this nutty ad thing is going to do anything. I'm curious. I'm like legit curious about this. While we do that, Elgato split filters. Or no, filters. Okay, so. And I will be damned, it actually does. It does show. Holy shit. So now I know if there's an ad break, or I know if there's ads going on now. Holy shit. That's pretty neat. I will admit that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Now I need to fix the C920's frame rate because it is piss poor right now. All right, so okay, I can't even do anything. Figure video. There we go. Maybe if I nope, it's not that. Gain needs to be turned up. And that's what it is. All right, so okay, I think it's the low light compensation. it's still weird. So it's got to be something else. Yeah, it's something else now. Yeah, it's something else now. Because it's not as fluid as it should be. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit OK. Because we're still needing to see the... Okay, so there's still some shit going on that we got to figure out. All right, so... Okay. It is still bad when it comes to the... The frame rate's absolutely atrocious right now. Why? What did I do? Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. But the frame rate is absolutely atrocious. There's got to be a reason. Maybe. Maybe. I think I figured it out. Maybe. Video settings. Okay, maybe it'll work. All right, let's just do this. All right, so default. All right, exposure, maybe? Video settings. Okay, so it definitely works. So default. Okay. Advanced. Okay, so now I can figure it out. Okay, it's still bad. It's still pretty bad. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. Now I just need to okay. Let's just sickness, no, black and white, no. Custom, we can default all those to their things. Okay. So okay, so I have it I have it zoomed in now. I mean, I could have it zoomed in. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do, damn it. Filters. Okay, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna add a color correction. And I'm gonna pop the gamma up by 0.5. I think that ought to do it. Yeah, 0.5. Bring the contrast by negative 0.5. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, it's not as bright. I mean, it works. Because this is currently okay, so this is without the color correction. This is with the color correction. It's definitely more detail, that's for sure. And if I had to bring up the brightness up a bit, I'd say about 0.5. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. Okay, point like 5 maybe? Okay. Okay, yikes. That just washes it out. So maybe if I do 0.005. That's honestly not bad. Okay, so I can have that. Okay, so this is without the color correction, and this is with the color correction. Now, if I do another color correction and I start playing with the brightness of that, no, let's just put that at 0 again. Ah, crap. Filters. All right, and let's bring the gamma up of this one, maybe about like a couple of points up. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better than it was before. That's way better than it was before. So this is actually pretty decent. All right. So, what I've been working on the past couple of weeks and months. Well, let's get on the right damn thing just so that way we can kind of like see what's going on here. So, chatting window. All right. That'll work. All right. So, currently what I've been working on, uh don't really have a whole lot that I've been doing, but I've been doing a lot. So I have this avatar that I can use. So whenever I want to have a low chatting, low mood kind of deal, or if shit goes to haywire, if shit goes to the fan and I need to troubleshoot things, and it becomes a troubleshooting stream as opposed to an actual live stream, then this is how we'll do this. And then whenever I'm ready to appear back on camera, bam, there I am. So that's that. Now I've got, of course, the my Spotify right here. I need to figure out why this. I don't know if it's just simply because there's nobody viewing, YouTube. And don't know how Kick, performs with that. But at least I know that I have at least one person watching. So thank you, whoever you are. I'm surprised considering I've been gone from Twitch for 3 fucking years. So whoever the hell you are, thank you. And I'm honestly surprised to shit that I'm even got one person, in the damn stream. All right, so we got I can run a 3-minute ad on Twitch. I got like Twitch specific things. I got YouTube specific things. I will eventually do Kick specific tasks and stuff. Then I've got my camera settings. So this is like a whole profile for camera settings. Where I can change different things. So for instance, let's do this. So we're gonna go and just chatting. This is the entire view of my room. The entire view. And I can get as close as this right here with a push of a button. But yeah, this is currently how we're gonna have to do things. And then I've got one that's a little bit more zoomed in, and then one that's zoomed in just like this. I wish I could do the 4K. So probably what I'll have to do, at least for this one, matter of fact, that's probably what we're gonna have to do is set this, because when I'm not streaming, I will probably have my camera at 4K quality. So let me see if I can figure out how to do that real quick with the touch of a button. Because I definitely want to, do that. So right now, the camera is at 1080p 30. I could do 1080p 60, but then, of course, I would have to have a whole bunch more lights and shit, and I don't really want to do that. That's the reason I have it at 30 FPS, even though I could go with 60, is because the lighting situation. So let's do this. Chatting window. All right. Let's see if I remember how to do this. It wouldn't be StreamerBot. It would be... damn it, where is it at? Oh, come on. I don't remember where the hell it is now. It's not that. Hold on. Oh, no wonder. Done. All right, camera settings. All right. So now I need to go to Elgato Camera Hub. All right. Maybe if I do adjust camera, let's see. Select property. Uh, okay, so that's not gonna be it. Hmm, let's see. Maybe select camera? Oh no, that's not gonna work, so we're gonna delete that. Set camera, maybe? Uh, can it? It doesn't seem like it. Nope, it doesn't seem like it. I mean, I could do the, yeah, see, that's the frame processing. No, that's not what I'm needing. All right, delete that. Damn. This may actually be impossible to do. This actually may be impossible to do. Yeah, this is impossible to do. Yeah, I can't change the actual frame rate of it or anything like that. So let me think. There may be a way I can do it. I don't know. It'd probably have to be under OBS tools, maybe. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? There's got to be something. I mean, I can change the profile that I'm on, and that would change, I guess I would have to, have a second one for just recording. So, oof. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll probably have to do that. But let's see. Yeah, looks like that's what I'm going to have to do because I don't see anything that I can use to change the property of the camera in question. So unless I, selected the so probably what I could do if I needed to is I could add the camera in again, right? Theoretically this could be possible to do. If I'm thinking about it correctly, this could be possible to do. What I could be doing is I could so let's do this. So what I could do is I could take this camera as is right now, and instead of it being 1080p, what I can what I can do is I can have it set to uh 4K, uh make another source and have it strictly 4K. And that's probably what I need to do. So if I go to Elgato Cam, right? And we'll rename this to 1080p. Okay, 1080p. Now, if I add video capture device again, and I do okay. Now I could do the Elgato Virtual Camera if I wanted to, but we're gonna do Facecam Pro. Custom resolution 4K. Matching output FPS of 30. We're just gonna do 30. And I think that should do it. Now, theoretically, okay, see, it's not showing up. Okay, so it's not showing up anymore. That's something. Oh, okay. Okay, technically this works. Technically it does work. But I need to figure out how to deactivate and reactivate this. That's the key. How the hell would I do that? So technically I can do it. Geez, I don't know how I would be able to do it, honestly. Okay. Let me see. All right, so if I do this and then activate and then pop it, I mean, again, technically it will work. It's just I need to figure out a way to do that a little bit cleaner. Yeah, there's got to be a way I can like deactivate and activate the camera in OBS. Like there's got to be a way. Hmm. I mean, currently right now this will work. Currently right now this will work. Until I can figure out like some weird way of doing it. I wonder, maybe I could do it in StreamerBot. I wonder if I can do it in StreamerBot. And of course I have to reopen StreamerBot. But I wonder, could I do it in StreamerBot? That might be possible. It might be possible. I don't know if it is, but it might be possible. So, if I do OBS, okay, filters, groups, replay, scenes, sources. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, that won't work. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Okay, so what else am I needing to do? Okay, so we've gotten everything else set up. Technically speaking, I need to look and see if Kit. Okay, so that is a problem. I'm not even on Tekken. Yeah, see, I'm not even on Tekken, so let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go to chatting window right here. Yeah, as you can see, I'm on Tekken 8. I'm not streaming Tekken. So theoretically, I should be able to update the streams, right? All right, so enter my stream title. All right, live testing. Okay. And then okay. So theoretically this should have done it, but it didn't do it. Yeah, it didn't do it. So that means that the so that means that this code does not work for the purposes of Kick. So what does that mean? That means that where's StreamerBot at? That means that this does not work. Yeah, this doesn't work. Like I said, this doesn't work. Maybe it. See, the thing is that I don't know if it should work or not. Up, and there goes another ad. Nice. So I'm curious. Will it show up on Oh no, it doesn't show up at all. At least not that I can see on oh, it's Go to live. Okay. Oh yeah, it does show. Okay, cool. So that's interesting to note. Again, that's interesting to note. I mean, I guess it should work, duh, because but yeah, all right. So far, audio levels should be okay. I don't really know how it sounds, but it should be decent enough. Like, it should be decent enough. I don't really hear anything, though. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I know that's like a streamception. I don't care. It is cool though. All right, now what I want to do is get the Chrome thing working. If I do properties, okay, okay, okay. Okay, yeah. See, if I do that, it's just gonna endlessly echo. Yeah, but there we go. So we got that taken care of. Again, it sounds pretty decent. Again, it sounds pretty decent. Again, it sounds pretty decent. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna. There we go. I've thought about, having it automatically like zoom in and out whenever I'm doing like my just chatting and stuff. So if I'm doing just chatting, having this right here and then the camera setting, you know, goes out. So that way, it shows more of me and stuff like that. And, shows more of everything, and then especially if I'm doing the split cam, I can have it like that too. Or if I want to, be zoomed in a little bit, I can have it like that. But I think that'll work fine for now. Again, it's just weird. Okay. So, I think audio levels are good. I think audio levels are good. Now, let me double check because this is going to be a real stress test right now. I'm not actually going to be playing Tekken, or, I'm not actually going to be playing Tekken, but this is going to be a real stress test. I'm streaming. I'm doing all the stuff as is right now. So, we need to see just how big of a deal the thing hits. I need to see exactly like what my statistics are as far as like dropped frames, etc. I'd rather know now than, you know, be in the middle of an actual stream. Ooh, it looks like it is trying to do that. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go to practice. Because again, this will give me an idea as to how everything is.
Victor Chevalier. Allons-y. Clive Rossfield. All right then.
Again, I'm not actually playing, but I gotta be able to figure this out.
Battle.
I'm doing a real stress test right now. I'm streaming on all 3 platforms. Putting an actual load on my CPU and GPU, so let's see. Let's see if this actually works and does what I'm thinking. Okay, so okay, so it is dropping a little bit. Okay, so it is dropping a little bit. That's kind of what I was thinking was going to happen. Honestly, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's honestly what I thought was going to happen. And there's a reason I thought it was going to happen. Downloads. All right, so now this needs to get put in. All right, so now theoretically I should be able to just do this again and it works. All right, theoretically, I edited the config file a little bit, so maybe this will work now. May not look as sharp, but we're gonna see. Okay, so practice again.
Victor Chevalier. Allons-y. Clive Rossfield. All right then.
All right, let's do this one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, it is dropping the frames on
Je te tiens.
It is dropping frames. Hmm.
Je te tiens.
Let's see. Ah, almost. All right, so almost trying to do his 10-hit combo. There we go. Did it. I did it. I did the 10-hit combo. Okay. Almost. I almost had it again. I think I know what I did wrong. There we go. Yeah, all right. And there we go. That is the 10-hit combo, though. And it's just difficult because it's such a hard. It's not hard, but it's just. Yeah. So it is dropping a little bit of the frames. Just kind of what I was not wanting, but I mean... Alright, so if I do options, and I take everything from Ultra, maybe? Graphic settings? Oh, I see what's going on. It's not even gonna do anything. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... All right. I don't know if this is going to change anything or what. Like, I kind of hope it allows me to like drop everything to lower settings. Let's see. Please. That would be kind of actually nice if that was the case. Okay. Options. Graphic settings. Okay, so dropping it a little bit. Okay, so not really much of a difference, honestly. Okay. So maybe that'll work. Let's do Tekken Fight Lounge. This is kind of like this is kind of be like a test. This will really give me an idea as to how badly this is being pushed. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty... Okay, hold on. Options. Graphic settings. It says to not use anything else, but we're gonna have to use AMD FSR quality to quality. It says it says it'll destroy the rage arts, or it'll like do something with rage arts or some shit. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is pretty taxing. But if this can, you know... Okay. I mean, it's not too bad. All right, so if I go to main menu real quick. Yes. It said something about it being bugged if I did if I did a... So we're gonna see.
Victor Chevalier.
It said something about it being bugged. We're about to see if that's truly the case or not.
Clive Rossfield. All right then.
Like, we're truly about to see if that's the case.
Get ready for the next battle. Soyons efficaces.
Okay, it says supposedly it's going to crash the game with Rage Art.
Not like this.
But it didn't really do so. Like, it really didn't do so. Now, the weird thing is that my RAM usage is pretty high. Like, really fucking high. Like, not my VRAM, my actual RAM usage. So if I quit, and let's just let this thing chill for a second. My RAM usage is insane right now. Let this thing chill for a minute. Yeah, because my RAM usage currently is sitting at 43%. Okay, so okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Why is hmm. Well, there we go. Video codec. Huh. Interesting to know that the video codec is like at 80%. All right, so split cam. So I've definitely learned a little bit tonight. I've definitely learned a little bit. Uh, there are definitely things that I need to get changed. So I know for a fact now that the stuff with the kick being able to, because I guess I'll show it. So if I go to this, so here's the thing. I have this right here. It's supposed to update my streams. If I go to StreamerBot, all right, so update stream titles all. It's supposed to do the YouTube set title, Twitch set title, which it does. It does those perfectly. The channel game does that too. Um, now see, YouTube set title, we need to find out whether or not it is the actual. So if I, do this, view my channel. Okay, so that definitely does work. And it just shows a generic thing. So what I got to do next is I guess I got to figure out a way to get just a generic live stream thing for I guess I got to get rid of the thumbnails for Tekken. Get rid of the thumbnails for my actual channel. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll have to figure that out. So if I, yeah, I can see all this is, doing everything. So I go to YouTube Studio. Okay. Content. Live. I need to figure out a way to get it to where there's no thumbnail. Okay. See, I don't want a thumbnail. I mean, it may not be possible, but the thing is that it should just grab whatever thing that I have. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, I don't really see a way to deal with it. Customization, maybe. Yeah, there's nothing that I can do right now. It's just weird. Okay, so copyright. No removal requests. Earn. I mean, I got to get 500 subs before I can even be eligible for, I guess, earning any money on YouTube videos. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I'll have to figure out how to get rid of the thumbnail soon. But yeah, I think that'll do it for tonight. Again, I kind of wanted to test a couple of things to figure out whether or not the shit was even working properly. There's too much shit to really test that I want to be able to do, but it works. So, yeah. So I think we'll be good with that. Let's see. Ah, that explains it. I was wondering who the viewer was. I was like, damn, like, and I see you. I see you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Didn't expect anybody to really even be here in this. So I see you though. Appreciate it. I don't really, like I said, I don't, there's like a lot of stuff that I've been doing behind the scenes. A lot. So if I go to Avatar, where is it at? All right, so like I've been doing a lot of like sorting shit out. Like I got all my assets here. Um so yeah, I got all my assets here. Then I got audio like for sound effects and shit. Branding. It's like logos. Yep, still got your logo. I knew it. I knew that would get your ass. I knew it. I knew that would get you talking. I saw it. I was just like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I was like, who the hell? Yeah, but yeah, back on Twitch for the first time in 3 years, man. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, got all logos and stuff here. Uh, all the PSD files for pretty much everything that I've made. Templates. So I'll have to figure all that out soon. So how I got the so if I bring up animated intros, right? Okay, that's the 4K intro. If I go to streaming related, you just came back to the PC. Ah, okay. Makes a little bit more sense. Well, I got emotes. Yeah. These are all crazy enough. These are all AI generated. These are all AI generated emotes. Yeah, these are all AI generated emotes. And then where is it at? I think it's not VOD clips. I think it's scenes. Yeah, here we go. So photos always. So this is currently yeah, I mean AI is putting people out of business, but here's the thing. It has helped me a lot as a solo creator do some shit that I could not like feasibly do. Like the amount of artwork that I've gotten done in this past 2 months alone, pretty much, has been nothing short of like probably $100+ worth of content. I'm not even joking. So this is like a banner that it has. This is my current offline screen for Twitch and all the other platforms. AI generated. So this is this is cool. So the way I had to do this was just astronomically difficult, but I am so proud of this. Like I am so proud of this. It is it was astronomically difficult to get this shit done. So what I had to do to make that work. Okay, so you see this picture right here, right? I basically had to crop this entire portion out, crop this entire portion out, crop my guy out, and then AI generative fill in the gaps for this bird until I came across this, until I made it this. Now I did this in Photoshop. I took out everything and then did the generative fill and made it to where basically I got ChatGPT to give me a picture, you know, that I could use, and then I used my limited knowledge of Photoshop to crop everything out, and then asked ChatGPT how I do things in Photoshop, you know, more advanced shit. And I eventually got to this, and then I imported that into DaVinci Resolve. Where is it at? I know it is somewhere. I might have gotten rid of the file itself. I think I got rid of and maybe under assets. Yeah. Okay, so I took that image along with this and basically found this online. Took this file, that image, overlaid them on one another, and animated the starting soon thing. So how I had to do that part was even crazier. So how I had to do that part was, again, even crazier. I had to let's see if I go to videos. Is it there still? Yeah. Okay. So this is what I had to do. I had to animate this in OBS and use a chroma key in DaVinci Resolve. And then do the pulsing and stuff like that. I had to do like 3 or 4 different edits just to get the pulsing and stuff and the fire and stuff to work. And then you know, after all that happens, you get you get streaming panels, not panels, you get scenes. You get this. Out of all that, this is what I got out of it. And again, I did all of this work for the most part by myself. I mean, I had help from ChatGPT, but I mean, I was the one putting in this actual hard work to getting all this done. Like it guided me through it, like it gave me the image of the Phoenix that I needed. It gave me, or it showed me where to find the overlay for that and stuff. But yeah, you tried to make a new avatar with Grok and you got into an argument with Grok because it kept leaving a space in between Metallic and Cats. You gave up. Yeah, well, I paid ChatGPT for images and stuff. $20 is like the plan, like the $20 a month plan for it. And I got a lot of work done as far as like branding, etc. All this shit, you know, just a lot of shit. Because this used to be a starting soon screen that I used to have a long ass time ago. Same with this. That used to be my old logo. And see, this used to be the starting soon screen that I used to have that I no longer do anymore. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I did a lot of branding and stuff like that to try to get my shit, you know, kind of like behind the scenes uh good. And I had to like do a whole bunch of sorting shit, a whole bunch of like legitimate actual like scripts and stuff like that. And it's just it's been a day, let's put it that way. All the Infernal Blaze stuff from before, and then all of my game content stuff. So like all of my, see if I go to Tekken 8, right? Where's that? Like all of the mods and stuff, all the mods that I've downloaded for that game, along with like Final Fantasy X, all the mods for this. Just getting everything set up, organized, to where I'm not, like losing my mind, wondering where the fuck, shit's at anymore. I now have like dedicated folders and structure for the entirety of my computer. It's no longer a mismatch of just, random ass downloads in a downloads folder that's like a junk drawer. So yeah, that's been something that I've been working on. Like all this shit I've been doing for the most part, except for what I've been doing like just tonight on stream, for the most part, has just been me doing shit behind the scenes, just trying to get stuff correct and working properly. Again, I don't really have a whole lot of shit that, I want to do or have to do, later. But currently, what I'm going to do eventually is get some DaVinci Resolve. So I want to have like this portion right here and have this like specifically for DaVinci Resolve buttons and stuff like that, and and stuff like that. Because see, I've got Photoshop, with that now. I've got all my Photoshop, tools and stuff like that, right? And then having the Stream Deck itself has been a lifesaver just in and of itself. Like if I want to right now, let me do this. If I wanted to right now, I'll go to just chatting. I'll go to just chatting for a second. If I want to right now, what I can do is take the I can switch my inputs right on the fly. So now I'm hearing the speakers throughout my like I'm actually hearing my speakers, my studio speakers, instead of my headphones. So if I want to just, chill out and, get rid of the headphones for a minute, I can just do that. And then whenever I want to pop the headphones back on, I hit that button. Now it switched the input back to the headphones. Switch the input right back to the speakers. It's so nice, because that was like one thing that I could not stand doing when I was streaming before, was having to go into the sound settings and then setting it manually. I can just do it and automatically it works. There's still a lot I have to do as far as getting stuff set up properly to where everything works. But I would say, for the most part, I'm like, as far as like branding, stuff like that goes, that is like pretty much 100% complete. The only thing that I would need to do at this point is to create my own custom alerts. And considering the fact that I was able to do a custom, starting soon screen and ending screen with AI guiding me through the way, I can 100% do the alerts. It would just probably take some time, and I'd probably do it on stream, so that way you guys can see the process. But yeah, that'd probably be what I would do is, create my own custom alerts so far. And then the next thing I would do is do my chat commands and stuff like that, getting that set up. I have some smart plugs coming in that should give me a little bit more control on my Stream Deck to have my edge light and my backlights on my actual thing set up properly. And then maybe what I'll do in the future is I'll get a proper probably Elgato key light integrated into the system, so that way I can have proper decent diffused lighting. And then yeah, because that's another thing that sucks, is that the lighting that I have is just how would you say, it's decent, but it's not good. Like, I have to have this at 30 FPS instead of 60, which means if I had it at 60 FPS, I'd have to have double the amount of light. And yeah, that's not good. Especially with somebody that has an astigmatism. Yeah, having double the amount of light is very difficult to do. Honestly, though, 30 FPS, it's good. But the thing is that I have a polarizing filter on the actual Facecam Pro. Honestly, this amount of light that I have in here right now, if I didn't have the polarizing filter, would be okay. But the problem is that the polarizing filter that I've got on the Elgato Facecam makes it so that it darkens the image. So how do I explain this in a way that makes a little bit more sense? Okay. If I this might be a little bit better. This might show it a little bit easier. Okay. So you guys know that I'm sitting here streaming from, and I have a Elgato prompter, right? Okay. Here's the thing about the Elgato prompter, that unless they make a revision or something like that, is going to affect every single person who uses the Elgato, who uses at least in my setup. Could be different in everybody else's setup, but currently in my setup, this is how I had to deal with this. So in the Elgato prompter, it introduces glare whenever you have a camera on it. It picks up glare like crazy. That's a thing that I've actually done research on, and it shows that there is actual people that have had that issue. So I'm not the only one that has this issue. But here's the problem. The only way to get rid of the glare is two options. I chose the second one, but I'll tell you the first one first. So the first option that you have in order to get rid of the glare is you do what's called, you dim the light, or you dim the Elgato prompter, and then you take your lights and you brighten them up. Effectively, you're going to make a very good image, yes, but you will barely be able to see the Elgato prompter because of how dark it is. At least that was the problem I was running into. So, after doing a bunch of research, I came across polarizing filters. Now, basically what polarizing filters do is they basically remove all of the glare from your camera. So, like, if you got a shot that's got like a full, like a lot of glare and stuff like that, in like the professional camera world, you take a polarizing filter and you like put it on the lens of your camera. Well, they make these polarizing filter sheets that you can peel and stick to like cameras that don't necessarily have the ability to have actual like lenses and stuff. So I bought one of those filters off of Amazon, and I basically put that on the Elgato Facecam Pro. Now, what that does is that darkens the image from the Elgato Facecam Pro. But in return, I can crank the brightness to 100% on the Elgato prompter, and you never know it. I wish I took a picture of the worst case scenario of just how bad it is. So again, you can't really see it, but try to look at my Elgato prompter in the window that you guys see right now. Okay, so look at that for a minute, okay, if you would. If I bring up a white background, right? Oh, no, I take that back. Here's what I can do. Where's StreamerBot? Well, damn it. All right, hold on. Okay. So if I take StreamerBot, this thing right here, and I put it right there. Okay, well, hold on. Because it just crashed. Of course. All right. So, again, keep in mind, I have the polarizing filter on. And there's like a lot of glare that'll come through the camera if I didn't have the polarizing filter on. Okay. The amount of glare that you see on me right now, that's the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario. It's pretty drastic. Like, I have the camera, I have the Elgato, the prompter set to 100% brightness. 100% brightness. Like, this is literally the worst case scenario. And you can barely tell that I have a polarizing filter on the camera. If I minimize StreamerBot, it just looks like I have. Okay, so like it's very difficult to really see. So like this is this amount of light that's coming on me. If you see, well, great, and you guys have an ad, so if you guys see just how bad it is as far as that goes, you'll see that there's a little bit of glare or a little bit of color distortion. Best way I can describe it on this camera right here. But if I minimize it, that little bit of color distortion goes away. And that's basically what the polarizing filter does. That would be 10 times worse if it was not on the camera right now. Like, that would be 10 times worse. So that's a thing that I have done. But again, there's a lot of shit that I could be doing. But yeah, I can't believe that testing this for 2 hours is. We're getting somewhere, because I now know what the quality of the camera looks like on stream, on the actual player versus what I see on my screens and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm getting kind of tired. It's definitely been a while since I've been live. There'll probably be a couple of more of these quote unquote test streams, because now most of the stuff that I'm going to be doing is going to be, actually like live related, like figuring out stream counters, figuring out bitrate counters, stuff that I can only test while I'm live. So there'll probably be a couple more of these streams here in the future. And then also, I can always just do this if I ever need to. I can always do this and not have to worry about being on presence on camera and everything like that. And I can do that from the press of a button. That's what I like, is that I can do that from the press of a button. I can drop the camera, I can drop the lights down, have, things a little bit, I can not have the pressure of having the camera on me. So I'll immediately know that, hey, the camera is not on, it works, and stuff like that. Again, getting, little quality of life things set up. But it's definitely time for so thank you. But I will see you all in the next testing stream. Till then, let's see if this works. Peace out.